Today. Nothing much going on, just hanging out today. There was a little dispute in last night's stream. I just wanted to show the information that was being used to make those statements. We'll wait and see if anybody jumps in here and actually gives a shit and wants to discuss that, or if we just watch Chopper nap. Yeah, so if you're watching this after the live, might want to fast forward because it'll probably be a little bit before that conversation gets going. I was gonna go down and sit at the park and let Chopper get chased around by the ducks while we talked, but it's crappy out there. It's windy and cold. So we're in the kitchen. But Two Fry last night you claimed that Chris was making up lies. I've got the information now, and I read through everything, and Chris is making statements based on the information he has as well. So, hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? Hey, Val, how you doing? Good to see ya. It's weird having people in my chat again. Usually I'm just sitting here talking to it and nobody can respond, but we got all that fixed. Yay. But I just wanted to come on here live today to show that Chris was not lying. Chris, yesterday in my live stream, Chris was accused of lying and making up stuff, and that's not the case. I read the paperwork, the statements, I saw everything, and there were 2 felony credit card theft and use charges. One at, I think it was Walgreens, and one at Walmart, or maybe it was, I don't know, it was a drugstore. But the detective statement and the victim statement, I read through those, and there's some back and forth in there. There were some alibis given that didn't pan out, and the charge ended up being a single level 6 felony plea bargain. One of them was dropped. There was a plea bargain for the second felony, and then after a year, that second felony charge or conviction was reduced to a misdemeanor. The way I read it. There was a claim made about a party and a beer run and some stuff like that. I don't know. Val, no, that was on my troll mod, the one that I'm 100% convinced sabotaged my channel. That discussion was being made yesterday. Chris said that person was had 2 felony charges for credit card theft, and he was called a liar by several people. And so I checked into it this morning and stuff and looked into it, and Chris did not lie. The person involved may have lied to others, but there were 2 felony credit card charges made against that person. The accusation was made that the credit cards were stolen out of a parked car. The defense was the person let me use their credit cards to go get beer during a party. According to the detectives' reports, the home security was watched, and the credit cards were stolen out of the car. So I don't know. Whether those reports and charges and convictions or plea bargain and stuff were accurate or not, I don't know. But it was, in the end, after a year after the plea bargain, I guess they do something like that. You get a chance to have it reduced if you behave for probation and stuff. And apparently after a year, the charge was reduced to a misdemeanor from a felony, which originated at 2 felonies. And that was famously unfamous, is the one that sabotaged my channel, used the wrenches that I gave him in his sock accounts. He's the one that went in and was banning people and doing all that stuff. And some arguing's been going on, and Chris made a comment about how do you trust somebody with 2 felony credit card theft or something like that. And then some people, Two Fry and I think Taco, were saying, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That never happened. Well, it did happen. I don't know, Chris. They're around somewhere. Oh, there's Pink Taco. I can actually, hold on. I don't know how to use email, but I took some screenshots. Let me see if any of them turned out readable. Oops, that wasn't the way to do that. Crap, I did it again. Hold on, I'm pulling it up, Taco. Let's see here. I don't know if this will focus on it, but There's a case number. Ah, hey, Famously's here. Maybe he can straighten it out. Chris said that you were charged with credit card fraud and Tufre and Taco said that's a lie and he's making up things. I don't know. I have no idea about that. I have read the records about the beer run and all that stuff, the statements and the evidence that that person never had a party at their house that night and in that kind of garbage. I don't know on that. I mean, I know cops and people lie on reports and all that stuff. I know Chris was not lying that you were charged with it, but I'm 100% convinced you're the one that went in and sabotaged my channel. You used your modded accounts to go in and block people and remove their comments and stuff. I'm 100% convinced you're the one that did that. That sounds like yes, Famously, because it was dropped from a felony plea bargain. After a year, it was dropped to a misdemeanor. So yeah, it sounds like you did. The point of this stream, I'm just showing that Chris was accused of being a liar, and I've proven 100% that he was not lying. He was disseminating the information that he had available, which the police reports, your statements, the victim statements. Now, I didn't dig into anything. I was provided the information. Apparently, there was an issue with you and Chris on your live stream, and he made a comment about credit card fraud or theft, and people have been running around calling him a liar, saying that never happened. Well, he just disseminated the proof, the documentation that it did happen. He was not lying. That was my point, that Chris did not lie. Chris was disseminating the public information that he had available. He was accused, when he brought it up, he was accused of being a liar, making up lies and spreading false information. And I'm just showing that didn't happen. The information I don't smoke fake weed. I smoke the real shit. Everybody knows everything about me. I don't, I'm not concerned. But anyway, that was the whole thing. Chris was called a liar. He was accused of spreading fake information, and that's just not the case. That's why, you know, this is going on right now, is to prove that sorry, squirrel mode. Is to show the information he was talking about was valid information. I mean, it's from what, like 2014, 2015? That was Famously Unfamous and Freedom to Film. Actually, Chris is the one that came and got me out of jail, but Famously Unfamous and Freedom to Film raised money to get Chopper out of jail. And Two Fry actually tried to get Chopper from the police, but they wouldn't give him to her. And then she came over and checked on the cats and stuff. Made sure they had food and water and all that. Fronted 2 ounces of weed. Yep. And was it fake? Is that what you're saying? Was the stuff you gave me was fake? I don't understand. What's that, fat dog? Hi, buddy. You want a cookie? There you go. Where'd you go? There you are. Ooh, excuse me. Coffee burp. I still can't believe I gotten used to drinking instant coffee. Hi, buddy. You being a silly dog. No? What? What? I'm getting bullied here, guys. What, dude? What are you headbutting me for? Those darn cookies. Here's your cookie. One more. All right, now take it and go lay down. Go on, go lay down. Let's see. I'm pretty sure James is only starting this drama for views and hopes of Cash App donations. Actually, Taco, I'm thinking about going ahead and monetizing. I know it won't be much, but I'm actually considering monetizing my channel. I mean, might as well get a couple of bucks, right? Vodka money? Let's hope not. It's actually kind of funny because I lost my wallet and didn't have my ID, and I've intentionally not gone and replaced it at this point because I can't buy alcohol without it, even being 50 years old. Cool, famous. Do I get one of those? Yeah, I lost my wallet. It was stolen from me. I lost my ID, and I just never went and replaced it. Yeah, from the video down at the fishing pier. Yep. Uh, yeah, Chris. Good to see you too, Fry. Basically, I know Chris. I'm not exactly sure how it came up, whether it was in my chat or somebody else's, but you accused Chris of making up lies and spreading false informations about credit card theft. And I saw all the documents today, the witness statements, the victim statements, and all that stuff. And it ended up after court in a plea bargain and basically a year probation being dropped down to a misdemeanor. But yeah, there was accusations of credit card theft. Was it house arrest? I didn't mind my house arrest. I got to, it was bad time, but being under house arrest was actually a good thing because me and Kim got to spend a lot of time together. We got to spend the last couple of weeks together all the time, and yeah. Anyway. It's been a long time since I fished on Lake Michigan. I haven't fished on Lake Michigan since I moved down to Indiana. I used to go out there. Me and Kim used to fish in all the time. I had a boat. We'd go out trolling sand. We fished off the pier for the steelhead and the northern pike. Ding dong. What time is it? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Time to take my crazy pills. One for two ain't bad. Not sure what that was I wonder if I'm on Top Chat again. Hold on. I am. There we go. What? What are you being silly for? You ready for Din Din? You want your Din Din? All right. I gotta make some coffee too. Whoa, easy there, killer. Hold on. Let me put some water in the microwave and then I'll get you your dinner. All right. You got it. Oh, not you two. Why do you guys always do this? You have food you can eat anytime you want. Why do you always have to show up and bug him? There you go, Fred. Oh. Get out of my seat. Just eat it. Don't be a jerk and do that stare at it and the cat thing. Excuse you. You're trying to distract me while your brother starts trouble, aren't you? Oh, no, here comes your brother too. All right, hold on. Hold on. Back up. Oops. This table ain't big enough for the two of you, apparently. Hold on, I'm trying. You gotta come back up here, dude. Oh. Don't bite. Don't bite. Dude. And just sitting down there. He pushes you off the table, doesn't he? Here you go. Whoops. Whoa. Vicious. Ow. Quit being an ass. All right, that's it. Now get out of here. Both of you. Feeding time at the zoo around here. Crazy animals. Oh, what'd I miss? Rose Garden? Same old drama bullshit. Um, I just wanted to, excuse me, dispel the rumor that Chris was lying. Chris was accused of lying about Famously Unfamous, and I just wanted to show that he was telling the truth. Leave it alone, cat. You had your snack. Go take a nap somewhere. Or just sit right there and whatever. You fired up the live, James. Was that after the raid spray weed? I'm not sure what that means. Raid spray weed? Hold on, I gotta grab my coffee. Oh, okay, I'm back. What'd I miss? Raid sprayed. Raid spray for coffee creamer. You, aka Tucci. Famously, let me see if I understand. Are you saying you sprayed the weed with Raid? Is that what you're saying? Just to be clear. Well, that would be the stuff that you gave me, right? You said earlier you fronted me 2 ounces. Is that the stuff that you're talking about that's sprayed with Raid? What'd you call it? Grandpa's stash? Something like that? Pleading the fifth. Understandable. "46 degrees in Elkhart today." That's crazy. I remember, what was it, a couple of years ago, right about this time of year, we had a couple of feet of snow and wind chill advisories of like 30 below zero. It's wild. Bring some with you, Taco. Deflection. What are we deflecting? Roadhog. What's up, Chop? You gotta go potty now? Yeah, I'll be right back. Stuff has gotta poop. Stay. Oh, come here. Okay, I'm back for a minute. Switching from snitching to weather. You brought up the weed famously. I didn't. I'm not the one that brought up that subject. You are. Would you say you fronted me 2 ounces that was laced with Raid? That's pretty much I've missed a couple of the comments and stuff, but that's pretty much the gist I got out of it, that you said you fronted me 2 ounces of weed that was laced with Raid. Correct me if I'm mistaken. So this isn't about honesty and truth and stuff like that. This is just about making shit up just to have something to say. Okay. I get it now. So does that mean you did not spray the weed with Raid? Or you did? I'm still unclear on that. Southern Comfort is good. Rum is good. But rum, enough, too much, or any, affects me the same way as rot gut vodka. I get loud and stupid and, you know. Oop. Chopper's back. Yeah. I see ya. I see ya. Hang on. Here you go. Oh. Oh, it's windy as hell out there. Sodium. What did I miss? Oh, embalming fluid? I mean, sodium chloride and what's pentanol? Sodium chloride, isn't that salt? Sodium something is salt. What are you yelling about? Oh, fentanyl. Okay. I don't know about that, Chris. He has a very detailed mind, for lack of a better way to put that. Fentanyl kits are very cheap. Oh, fentanyl test kits are very cheap. I would imagine you'd have to be very careful testing it, though, because isn't that the stuff that everybody's overdosing on? Saw a video that supposedly a cop just touched it with his finger, and a few minutes later he was almost dead. Right. Surgical gloves are always a good idea. Cowboy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Not much going on here today. Just a bitch session. I'm still what? James, you should go live and tell these stories while sitting on the Chief's lap. So way to. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, funny. I don't think the Chief would agree to even being in a room with me anymore. What was that? Just like when we came to the jail to try to get your keys for the house, you said your wallet home, but in reality, Chris bonded you out and brung you home. Yeah, you guys came up and picked up my keys and stuff, and went to the house and checked on the cats and made sure everybody was good and all that. And then Chris came up and signed the bond and got me out of jail. Yeah, exactly right. And then a few days later, you and Freedom to Film came into the area and were filming together and came by the house, and you guys raised enough money for me to get Chopper out of jail. Still had to wait the 2 weeks, but yeah. What am I lying about? No, I got fired from my job for going there drunk on my day off with Chopper. I got arrested after that for going up there drunk and being a loudmouth. I got trespassed and arrested for the trespassing afterwards. I got fired during the day, and then I went home and got drunk and wandered down there and was mouthing off, and that's what I got arrested for. Two completely different events. I have. Sure, I have. I've gone live and see, that's what bothered me about what you did the most, Freedom, is because going through all the stuff that I've gone through in the last year, all the bad things that have happened, whether they've been caused by me or by other whatever, and you knew that my channel was important to me because there were a few people like Deb and stuff like that that I could get in there and chat with. And that's why it for the trespassing disorderly conduct. That was, let's see, it was trespassing, disorderly conduct, PI, and possession of paraphernalia. Everything was dropped except for the disorderly conduct and the possession. I think I pled to those. Oh, shoot, that didn't work. Worked good enough. That was the question, right? Let's see. It was I don't remember. Yeah, maybe a month or so. Yeah, I mean, I bonded out of jail. I went in, I got the court-appointed attorney. I talked to him. I was wrong. I did some stupid shit. I pled guilty to it. I took my responsibility for, yeah, my dumbass did some dumb shit. Yep. Uh, I was in prison with people that had habitual filed on them for less back in. I don't know if the habitual counts for misdemeanors or. Yeah, I mean, it seems like if the city of Elkhart could, they would have, because I've had what, like 6 of each in the last couple of years. The PIs and the disorderly. So it seems like if they were able to file habitual, they would have done it. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, Chris, it does not count for misdemeanors. Yeah, watch out on that pink taco, depending on where you get it. I'm hearing there's people that are spraying it with Raid and stuff down here. That's a little spooky. Yeah, I think a FOIA, I mean, I believe you can get that stuff. Even though it wasn't criminal charges, he was just fired. But because it's a government employer, I believe you can FOIA the personnel records. Pretty sure. FOIA away my employee. Yep, there you go. Goshen admin building. Two Fry, if you scroll back, you might be talking to the wrong person. Famously said earlier that he fronted me 2 ounces that was sprayed with Raid. So Mexico, yeah, that's my bad. I've never smelled Raid, so. But yeah, that's good advice. What are you meowing about back there? Oh, all right. If you say so. I was kind of busy doing a couple other things. Maybe I misunderstood that part of the chat, but um, I thought that's what, because there was something about fronting me 2 ounces of weed, and then how do I like smoking the weed sprayed with Raid or something along those lines. But anyway, back to the original, just for the newcomers. Chris did not lie. Chris was telling the truth about the credit card case. He didn't lie about that for any newcomers. Let me see if this one turns on yet. Battery went dead. Sweet. James, is that in the chat where FU said he fronted you weed, and better yet, Ray likes that? Yes, to Fry. I don't remember. It was a while ago. He came in and he said that he fronted me 2 ounces of weed. If that's famously unfamous, if that's the real famously unfamous, yes, he said in the chat that he fronted me 2 ounces of weed, and then he was asking about smoking weed with Raid in it. Yes, those 2 statements are back in the chat somewhere. Oh, yeah, he does that. So let me rephrase. It was. You'll be able to hear me talking about the statements and asking him about it, but apparently he's deleted his comments, which, yes, he does that a lot. What I said was the chick you buy fake weed from in van probably sprayed it with Raid. Okay, we're changing our... Yeah, okay. Anybody that's been in here a while and saw the earlier part of the chat knows that that's a flat out fucking lie. So just keep showing that you manipulate and lie. I mean, I thought we could be adults, and apparently that's not the case. You gotta lie and try to manipulate statements and go back through and delete everything you say so there's no... Oh, I'm not mad, Famous. I'm not mad at all anymore. You sound butthurt? No. I'm a little concerned if the weed you fronted me was laced with chemicals or Raid or something like that. I'm a little concerned about that, but no, I'm good. Southern Comfort. I thought Southern Comfort, isn't that the one with the pirate that has one knee up in the air? I thought that was rum. Huh. Paranoia? Yeah, a little bit paranoid of pesticides and chemicals and whatnot. Yeah, definitely. Apparently I'm not paranoid enough, though. Or at least I wasn't. But, you know, that's one thing or another. Well, my advice would not be to get weed fronted anymore. Yeah. It's good advice. Captain Morgan. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. The pirate captain with his foot up in the air. Next shot on tap is Apple Ian J. Never heard of that. Right, Mexico? Well, free would be the best, but fronted would be the second best. Cheap is never good. In this day and age, cheap weed is never never ends up being a good thing because it's either not good stuff or it's been laced or something. I actually prefer the edible. You know, little gummies and stuff like that. Just a much smoother thing. Doesn't tear up your lungs as much. The edibles are a lot better. Chris. Grade laced weed to go with the brandy. Yeah. I've never cared for brandy. I don't know. I tried it. Uh, Guy that I used to go to hunting camp with up in Michigan. We used to have deer camp during rifle deer season every year. Go out and camp in the woods and stuff. And he always had a flask of brandy with him, and it was good to warm up in the cold and stuff. But I don't know. The flavor I didn't really care for much. I don't remember which kind he had, but I find I'm keeping. Yeah, Chris, is it true that you and James tongue wrestle each other's? Yeah, you can remove the filters if you want, Chris. That's make your job a lot easier. I can't even see them. Even on my In This Day and Age channel, it's not showing anything held for review. Apple E and J brandy. Now, is the E and J, is that the brand? Is that the maker? Fresh out of the freezer? Oh, here we go. Famously, I know you're asking Chris, but I believe the rainbow flag is a symbol that the gay community has adopted to symbolize uh, gay pride, I guess. Something along those lines. Uh-oh. Low battery alert. Hang on. Well, there we go. Two Fry, I think it covers booty pirates and snatch sniffers and a number of different homosexual activities. I think all of them are covered under the under the rainbow flag. Yeah. Chris worked at Comet Ping Bong. I don't know what that is. What is that? Comet Ping Pong. No problem, Two Fry. Happy to help. I need a translator in here at times myself. It's all in good fun, though, right? Yeah, you too, famously. Don't be I guess no one likes me enough, though. Oh, Two Fry, I like you enough. If I still had it, I'd I'd front it to you, no issues. Um, I like you enough to do that for you, though, if I could. I mean, I could, if I had the stuff to front to you, I could probably go get a can of Raid to hose it down with, if, but I will definitely keep you in mind. James hates cops and Chris calls them on James. Make it make sense. As far as I'm aware, Chris hasn't called the cops on me. My drunk ass has always called the cops on myself. So, you know, refresh yourself with some of my videos from a year or two ago. I get drunk, get loud, get obnoxious, and call the cops on myself. Nobody else needs to. What the fuck? Chris called him on a live I had. Yeah, I think I remember something about that. But again, my drunk ass, 90% of the time, I call him on myself. So, okay, well, I mean, okay. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Uh, I could probably look back into my videos and find it if. Sometimes. You mean sometimes too, Fry? Probably when you leave her alone and wouldn't, and you kept threatening her like crap on live video, or treating her like, yeah. I've rewatched some of those drunken streams. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I was a drunk, obnoxious asshole more than once, no doubt. Yeah, I've rewatched a lot of the videos that I've done in the past, and yeah, a lot of drunken, dumbass bullshit, no doubt. I bet Kim's family has a lot to say about James. Eh, maybe. Depends on who you talk to. I think one of them is a subscriber to the channel. I think her daughter is a subscriber in here. I don't know if she watches the videos at all, but uh, Kim was a sweet person until James stressed her to death. Okay. I miss her too, Chris. Every day. Anybody that's new, that in this day and age is my backup channel. I'll be posting some videos on. I appreciate that too, Fry. I mean, I can't say we always got along. She did a lot of things I got mad at her about. I did a lot of things she got mad at me about, mostly alcohol involved. But we were always there for each other. Always. Coffee time. Ow. No, Chris, I forgot about that. I did look a little bit, but it was just some basic stuff. But yeah, um, that's tragic though. It's a horrible thing. That would burn too fast to even get the raid effect. I don't think the vodka I drink isn't flammable. I don't think. I don't know. I never tried to light it on fire, I guess. It burned me quite a few times, but I don't think I ever tried to burn it. Raid is bad. It's on the fake stuff. Okay, see, that's my exact point right there. How famously acts and talks. He's just coming up with nonsense. You know, there's no truth involved. He's just got to be, you know, spiteful and make nonsense comments. Raid is bad. It's on the fake stuff James buys with counterfeit money. For one, I've never had counterfeit money. For two, I've never intentionally gotten fake weed laced with Raid, unless that's what you're saying. The stuff that you claim to have fronted me earlier was, but so I don't understand why. I mean, I don't know. Just like to make false claims and accusations and that kind of thing. So, you know, it's just, you know, basically showing people what kind of a low dishonorable person you are, in my opinion. Bedbug killer. Okay, whatever. The fake shit I smoke. I'm still not understanding which stuff you're talking about there. Famously, are you still referring to the 2 ounces that you were speaking about earlier? Fake shit that Chris sells. I didn't know Chris. When did we get there? You know exactly, Officer Jacobson. And again, childish little, you know, doesn't want to talk about the truth, wants to throw out little statements there, trying to be deceitful and spiteful and hurtful. But, you know, that's just, you know, different people are different people. Miss anything? James is an angel. Ask Deputy Chris. Okay. See, now we've gone beyond a truthful conversation and gotten into just bullshit insults and spiteful comments and stuff. So okay, we can do that too. Like I said, this is a free speech channel. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Now, Chris, in Famously's defense, that was back in 2014-15 that he stole those credit cards and used them. And he did his time. He did his rehabilitation for that. So that's the past. Too Fry. That's funny. I'm curious how did Chris end up selling the Raid laced weed? I missed something in there. Hey, CIAs, how you doing, Mandy? I didn't steal the cards. I didn't get merchandise from them. Kind of like when you sell food stamps, James. What food stamps are we talking about? I don't get food stamps, famously, so not sure how I could sell something I don't have, but that's, again, just want to throw things out there to try to see if something holds, but keep going. That's fine. Yeah, Chris, I'm not sure how you ended up being the one selling the weed laced with Raid. I thought Famously was saying earlier that he fronted me 2 ounces that was laced with Raid that I was smoking, but I may have misunderstood. Apparently, we can't go back and look because he goes through and deletes all that stuff afterwards. So that's fine, though. Nobody cares. Nobody really does. Cheap entertainment. I don't know exactly what happened, Famous. I did read the reports, and the report was the people reported a theft from their vehicle, and then about a week later, they put the video on Crime Stoppers of you using the credit cards at two different places. One was Walmart, and the other was a drugstore. And somebody saw it on Crime Stoppers and said it was you. The detective came to your work and spoke with you about it, and you claimed that the lady gave you her card for a beer run during a party at her house, and you made no statement about the other 151, other than she said for you to go get dog food and something else. But then the detective stated that when he watched the security videos and stuff from that person's house, there was no party going on that night. The cards were stolen from the car in the driveway. That's just what the report says. I don't know. I mean, police reports, I've seen a bunch of them that were falsified myself. I know you did plead to one felony credit card fraud. And then after a year, it was basically, apparently you went with all the program and stuff and you said house arrest or something and you did what you were supposed to do. And then it was lowered to a misdemeanor. But that's all I know about it. Your attorney was Deborah? Okay, if I ever run into her. Chris wants to know if the report was inaccurate. So did the detective and what was the victims, the reported victims and the detective, did they lie? I don't know. Thing is, famously, she couldn't discuss it with us. She's an attorney. It's attorney-client privilege. That's why we just asked you. And the only reason this came up is because apparently during one of your live streams, Chris made a comment about stolen credit cards and people jumped on him and called him a liar. The charge wasn't theft. Yeah, I don't have the document right in, I guess I could look at it, but there were 2 level 6 felonies involving fraud with a credit card. Yeah. Chris is an ex-corrupt public employee. Isn't that the best kind? Isn't that the best kind of public employee, is a ex? Oh yeah, I've had, dude, you're preaching to the choir here. I've done videos of encounters and then read the police reports later, and there's a lot of bullshit in them. Yeah. Everybody has a little everybody has a little criminal in them, basically. What did he? I might have missed something in the chat earlier. What did Chris do that was corrupt, though? Why is he corrupt? What did he do? Other than making public records accessible and checking up on public records. Uh, his employer didn't like that he was doing that, so they fired him. But I'm just, you know, I'm curious how that's corrupt, but that's, you know, misuse of department records and electronic devices. Okay. Again, with the just off the wall accusations and what do you call that, Two Fried? Deflecting? Who's deflecting now? Yeah, that's exactly what we did at the clerk's office. Yeah, right. James, Chris will make you happy and take your channel straight from the bottom to the top. Oh, awesome. Top of what? The pile of shit that social media has become? Chris hasn't really done anything except undo all the bullshit you did to stop me from talking to people and people from communicating on my channel. The bullshit that you did, that's all he's done is undo that stuff for me. He's unblocked everybody you blocked. That's, I don't know how that's bringing me from the bottom to the top, I guess, of the, you know, I don't know. Two for the bottom as in booty. Oh, okay. I didn't block anyone in your account whatsoever. Yeah, okay. We all have our sides, our opinions, our stories. So no, Two Fry, he was a mod. A couple of his accounts were mods. I think the let's see, the famously unfamous. I think the oh, I can't remember all the sock accounts I modded, but I think there was a few of them. Famously, and I've made that perfectly clear. I don't have physical proof. I believe 100% that you're the one that did it. I don't need to prove it to anybody or anything. This is social media. This isn't a court of law. I don't need to prove anything. I believe you were the one that did it. And as far as the criminal case from 2014, bringing up the criminal case from 2014, I didn't bring it up. Apparently, Chris made a comment about it in one of your live streams, and then several people came to my live stream and were confronting Chris about it and calling him a liar, saying it wasn't true, there was nothing involving a credit card and some other stuff. And I just said, hey, well, according to public records, that's what happened. You know, disseminating information, we'll call it. We'll call it disseminating information. Public information. We'd have to get Chris to do that. I don't know how to do that crap. My only thing with that, and you know, I know we all do. I mean, I've done a lot of dumb, bad stuff, for sure. You know, I know none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we regret. And you know, that's the way it is. But the fact that Chris was being attacked and called a liar and all that, when the information he was given was accurate. Maybe that's why people grab a camera and speak out. speak out is because it's from experience. No doubt. Most people that grab a camera and film regularly and post videos on it have had bad experiences with government and law enforcement and seen the ladder of deceit and corruption that they use to take money from people. So yeah, can't argue with that. Yeah, I know. We had talked about your. We had talked about it before. About your dealings with Basher and different stuff like that. We've discussed that at length. Oh, that's correct. I've only been in Elkhart for about 4 years or so, 5 years maybe. Me and Kim moved down here from Frankfurt in I want to say it was like 2015 or 16 or something. And actually, we moved to Goshen and we were there for about a year or so before we before we bought this house. So yeah, I don't know much about Elkhart other than what I've seen. And I mean, Elkhart's like every place else. They're, businesses being the court systems and the police and all that. And that's how they make their living, is by seeking out people to drag through the court system and finance them. But you are right, famously. I didn't know anything about the Wolverine thing until you were explaining it to me. And then I started looking up some of the old stuff and saw videos on it and different statements and stuff like that. But uh, Chris, I've lived here my entire life in Elkhart County except for college. I'm here to know. Yeah. And you've actually been on the, for lack of a better way to phrase this, you've been on the other side of um, I'm not even sure how to say that. You've been on the inside where you can see what's going on from there. Uh, you'll have to work on Chris for that one. I'm fresh out of credit cards. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. where was I? Weed purchase. Oh, okay. I see that comment above. Yeah. Did they tell you about me kicking a cop too, Chris? Chris looks at charges, not the disposition or outcome. Chris, you should get the transcripts from the guilty. Well, there you go. Ask a question, you get an answer. uh, huh. Is there any video from that? I'm just saying. I know a lot of them, a lot of cops deserve a good swift kick, but just a piece of advice, it's not a good idea. You never end up winning that. It was a neighbor's dog. Yeah, I never heard or saw anything about that. You all should try harder at trying. I'm not sure what we're trying here, famously. Again, the only reason that I came on here was Chris was called a liar. Apparently, he was kicked out of your live stream, and then people came to my live stream to make accusations and call him a liar and say he was spreading false information. Well, the information he commented on is true and accurate, and I just wanted to make that clear. Oops, I missed that one. What was it? Maybe you should interview the public information officer and ask about the reports like a good bootlegger. What public information officer and what reports? Two Fry, FU did that to himself. I don't know anything about all the felony stuff, the credit card theft. I only know what I've read, the statements and stuff like that. I don't have an opinion. Well, I have an opinion, but I don't have any, I mean, cops lie, they make false reports and stuff. My issue is that I am still convinced he's the one that sabotaged my YouTube account. That's my only issue with him at the moment. Although the him saying that he fronted me 2 ounces of weed laced with Raid makes me a little sketchy about things, but John Butler, good to see ya. Exactly, famously, and I brought that up earlier. You went through all the steps and did what you needed to do, and then a year later, it was dropped from felony to misdemeanor. So, yeah, all good. I didn't wake up and become what? Yeah, Two Fry. That pissed me off. That somebody I trusted, no matter who it was, it wouldn't have made a difference who did it. Somebody that I trusted intentionally goes through and blocks everybody, knowing that it's valuable for me. Talking to people like Deb and stuff like that. That's some petty, spiteful bullshit. Just to be a piece of trash. I mean, what kind of person actually does that kind of stuff? What kind of person does it take to be a friend to somebody's face and then turn around and do something like that, no matter who it was? What kind of a person would you say would do something like that? Go into somebody's channel and delete people and delete comments and hide people and change things around just to be spiteful and cause them grief and inconvenience? What kind of a person does it take to do something like that? James, I don't blame you for that, but I have no reason to believe it was FU without proof. I understand that, Two Fried. I understand you're skeptical of it. I get it. I'm not holding anything against anybody for their opinion. Chris, the narrative is not what I had to plead to. I wasn't involved with the theft or whatever. I was there when they were used. That's in my court records, right? That's true. You did help me quite a bit, famously. You guys helped make sure that night I got arrested. You helped make sure the cats were okay. When I had to raise the bail money to get Chopper out of jail, you guys helped with that, no doubt. Not disagreeing with that. What I'd like to know though is why, my hang up in this is when you guys started your bickering back and forth and having issues with each other, I stayed out of it. I didn't pick, I'd go to both channels and watch and talk. And then you decided to go in my channel and start blocking people and kicking them out after the live stream ended. So, I mean, whatever. Where's those good mods, Meth Star, and Then Now? Huh? No, Chris. My other YouTube channel is one too. There's only two mods in here. It's Chris, and then my other account that in this day and age has a wrench in here. That's it though. M Star and them were blocking motherfuckers they don't like and whatever. And mine didn't get blocked because I had a wrench. Pink and everybody got blocked. I don't need M Star and Freedom to Film. I go in and watch their videos, chat and stuff. But I don't need them for, you know, I'm sure they have a lot of different opinions as well. I've heard a lot of accusations and innuendo from a lot of different people. I wasn't blocked, only doxed by, when did she do that? I didn't, I never heard or saw anything about M-Star giving out your information, but I don't know. John Butler, you know? So a rogue mod showed up. James jumps on F2F's nuts and then his ass, and then James' channel gets messed up and he blames me because I helped him set up YouTube on the new phone. I set two-factor notifications on his phone that text him every login. Okay. My name is pinned in the comment made by her on her channel. I didn't see that. I was blocked from M Stars a while back. She blocked me. I can't chat in there, so I don't go watch the videos, the live streams. For the most part, I'll hop in and out once in a while, but yeah, I'm blocked from M Stars, so I don't know. You got the screenshots? Cool. Oh, famously, I'm a lot misinformed and mistaken at times. I completely know. There's three sides to every story. There's mine, there's yours, and then there's the truth or the video. So, everybody always tells every story to shine better on themselves than they do the person they're disagreeing or upset with. No doubt. And famously, that is awesome. I mean, I've got respect. You're out there, probably saving people a lot of problems because the cops act a ton differently when they know there's a camera watching. So you being out there driving around, videoing them, I'm sure helps a lot of people. Keeps the cops from being sounds like a bunch of bingo gossip to me. Absolutely. He said, she said. And a majority of it, you kind of have to make an opinion on because most of it, that's all it is he said, she said, talking shit, this back and forth, accusations and crap like that, and most of it there's not really a lot of proof. So people just need to make their opinions, and you know, that's it. Oh, whoops. How come I can't? Huh. Sorry, John Butler. It won't let me show your comment, but oh, there it is. Bingo, bitches. Nosy Neighbor is it's interesting. There's a lot of valid information that comes up on that. Seems even Chris knows my name from Mestar and can't find me locally due to it. Well, Two Fry, I don't I mean, if that's the case, that's shameful. That kind of stuff shouldn't be done. If M-Star, how did M-Star get your name and stuff? But anyway, if she did, I mean, that's some bullshit. Amen, Two Fry. Oh, okay. So she got your name when I went to jail, and you helped with the videos and the cats and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't know that was you picking up the keys when they came to me and asked me to sign a paper to get the keys and stuff. Um, I thought that was somebody else. I didn't realize that was you until after I got out of jail and found out. John, a lot of people care. Just too much drama. I mean, everything has to be a ton of drama. And then, people have to be deceitful and spiteful, and it's just, just junk. Leave him alone. It's okay. You probably don't have to worry about anyone helping you like that next time, James. Okay. Without well, to state the obvious, trying to avoid any reoccurrences of that kind of drama. Hence the not drinking the vodka at this point. So trying to stay out of that kind of drama from here on out. As far as people helping, there's a few people out there that know me pretty well that will step up and assist if they can. And there's people like what was it? Flex Your Freedoms sent me a cash app for what was it, $5.99 during a live stream yesterday. So, you know. Definitely have some true people that would step up and do what they could for me just because they would do what they could for me, not because it gives them brownie points or something to brag about or something like that. So I'm good with that. That's kind of why I was so upset about everybody getting blocked and kicked out of my channel, because those people that truly support me and believe in me and want to help were the ones that got blocked and kicked out. Ow! What's up with the cheap shots, little fella? Why you gotta do that? I'm not trying to cut those nails again. That shit's dangerous. Trying to start a fight. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Don't bite. Don't bite. Ow, ow, ow. Ow! Hey, 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 hey. My bad. My bad. Let go. Let go. Let go. Ow, 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 ow. Let go. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Continue your nap. That was a bad idea. I did my jail thing all by myself, little old lonesome, and wouldn't change a thing. Yeah, Two Fry, I think we're all on my case. Like I said, none of us are perfect. We've all we all have our flaws. Oh, let's see here. I did my jail thing. It can be found on my case. Yep. Monkey brain. I can assure you after seeing yesterday's feed and then today's feed, the police definitely appreciate what you guys do. Not sure how to take that, but okay. Same here too, Fry. I've taken responsibility for all my dumb shit. Um, so I've got nothing to hide. And Monkey Brain, I know there's some Elkhart cops that monitor my channel. There have been for a long time. At least now when I do these videos, I remember them the next day and I don't have to rewatch them because I was so drunk I couldn't stand up straight. Babbling and calling the cops on myself and all that. So that's a good thing. Yep, I remember that, Chris. It was when me and Kim were down at the bridge fishing, and a bunch of cops showed up and said that they were sent down, that Chris called and wanted to come down and check on you and blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, who's Chris? And you said, nope, not me. And it turned out to be Chris, not the sheriff, but the chief of police. Chris, whatever his last name is, he's the one that sent him down there. Apparently he was watching my live stream at the time because that was in the same time frame as me and Kim had the meeting with him after he took over as chief. Seymour. Yeah, Seymour. Sure does too, Fry. I'm still taking care of that kind of stuff. I got I'm working on getting myself straightened back out. Unfortunately, it's digging a deep hole, financial hole, while I'm in the process. But I own the house, so I'll have a place to live. I've just gotta move on and figure out what I want to do and where I want to do it, and make some decisions. Shit, I'm probably gonna be freaking vibrating until the sun comes up, but I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nope. There isn't a lot of bickering and accusations and snide comments and stuff anymore. I guess we must be making progress, huh, guys? Yeah, I didn't know anything about Seymour until he took over as the chief. What's that, Chris? Well, I have 12 viewers now. You can always reread the documents. Oh, yeah. For anybody new that's just getting here, the title for this is because, let's see here. Chris apparently went on Famously Unfamous channels and made a comment about being charged with stolen credit cards. So he was blocked, kicked out. Chris came to my stream, and several people came in and were calling him a liar, saying he was making up lies and giving false information. There was no such thing. Chris sent me the documents. And indeed, back in 2015, Famously Unfamous was charged with 2 counts of credit card fraud, accused of stealing the credit cards out of a car. He made the defense that the credit cards were loaned to him during a party to go get beer, and the victim said no, that's not true. Showed alarm system reports and video footage, security footage showing that they didn't have a party that night and that the credit cards were stolen out of their car. So Chris didn't lie about what Famously Unfamous was charged with. Well, Rose Garden, the what Famously Unfamous said was that I think what he's trying to say is that the credit cards were loaned. The credit card was loaned to him to make some purchases, and then the person denied it. I think is what he's saying. I know that he ended up getting charged with 2 felonies, and then it was a plea bargain down to 1 felony, level 6, and he did a year on probation, house arrest, whatever it was, and then after that year was successfully completed, it was dropped to a misdemeanor. But Chris did not lie. Chris was accused of being a liar and spreading false information, and that's not the case. What Chris said was true. Oh yeah, my coffee. Thanks, I forgot about my coffee. Yep, it's warm. Ouch. Yep, she's hot. Okay, what'd I miss? Nothing. Good. Holy crap, we're almost at 2.5 hours. Time flies when you're having whatever this is, right? Looks like we're starting to run out of things to discuss, though. Anybody got anything new or interesting or important? Excuse me. Rose Garden, I'm giving people. I trusted my card before. Right. Hmm? I didn't write the narrative. Motion denied. What motion are we denying? um, Chris, I don't know if you know Rose Garden, but he's a good friend of mine and Kim's. Um, him and Kim used to talk quite a bit. I would like to submit a motion to dismiss for ignorance of jurisprudence. Okay, whatever that means. What are we dismissing? And what's jurisprudence? It was me that asked the definition. Chris probably knows it, but he worked in the court, remember? Transfer it. Yeah. Good luck finding one of those, because not a whole lot of shit's given anymore in this day and age. Rose Garden in here, on my channel, in my live stream, everybody's a judge. Everybody gets to be a judge and decide for themselves. Everybody gets to be their own judge and jury. This is just a place where people can wow. Coffee is still too freaking hot. Nope, I'm a self-appointed jury and executioner. Okay, cool. We got 8 people in here, so we got a bunch of judges. We got a jury. I think we're going to need more jury and executioners, though. Any volunteers? Oh, Canada? Okay. I got to give another recap, I guess. The title means, all right, let me start at the somewhat beginning and try to make this short. But a while back, Chris was in Famously Unfamous's stream. They were talking shit about him being an employee of the court. He made a comment about Famously Unfamous being accused of credit card theft. A whole bunch of crap started over it. They came to my channel and made accusations of him being a liar and all that stuff. I saw the documents. The comments he made were true and accurate. And then it's just been a rolling shit show since. Kind of in a nutshell. So actually, Clash, you can be one of the jury members, right? Would you be one of the jury members for us? They're going back and forth and all kinds of craziness in here. And from what I understand, we were just doing a jury notification. I think Two Fry said she's going to be a jury member and the executioner. I'm still not 100% clear on what the charge is, though. So, and everybody gets to be a judge. Everybody in here is a judge. Oh, I'm losing my mind, guys. Somebody bang a gavel. Let's get this party started. All yours, Two Fry. You volunteered first. Yes, Clash. I truly believe 100% that Famously Unfamous was involved in deleting people and blocking people from my channel. I 100% believe that. Were there others? Possibly. Was he the only one? I don't know. Did he do some of it? I have no doubt. No, Clash. There's no receipts. There's no documentation. No videos. Oddly enough, right? So in YouTube Studios, see now Chris went in and unblocked everybody and did that stuff, and he said he could see the people who were blocked. He could see the names and channels of the people that had been blocked, but it didn't show him who had done the actual blocking. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that's Chris right there. Chris is the one that, yeah. When I unmuted everyone in studios, I had no ability to see who did it. Yeah. So basically, it's a he said, she said thing. So then at the end of the day, without that solid proof, you don't think you owe him an apology? You even just said he may not have done all of them. Correct, Clash. I don't believe I owe him an apology because I do believe he was involved in deleting people's channels and comments. He would stay in my live stream after I closed it. He stayed in the live stream and deleted people's content. I believe it 100%. I've spent a lot of time with him. He sat in my kitchen hour after hour a number of times. My knowledge of him, I truly believe that it was him that did a majority of it, at least. And I rest my case. Imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. Okay, so imagine. See, it's hard to do, because it's hard for me to do because, I have in my head, I 100% am convinced. I don't think I could. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. What would you say, Canada? Hold on. Then it would say that in the live streams, even after it was over, you would be able to see who did what. I know I can't pull up. See, in Canada, when I would go back in after I did nobody could chat. There was every time, the last 3 or 4 times I've been live, people disappeared every time. Okay. A couple of people disappeared from this one. A couple of people, anybody that would go in and chat that wasn't a moderator would get banned, would get hidden on the channel. And then people that would comment on them afterwards, I would get notification that their comments came in, and I'd look at them, and then I'd go to the actual video and they had been deleted. So my opinion, if I'm wrong, not the first time I'm wrong, but I 100% honestly believe that Famously Unfamous did a majority of that. Am I saying he's the only one? No. Clash during the live stream, yes, it would. But the thing is, after the somebody stays in and this has apparently become a trick of several people lately, but if somebody is live and you go on their channel and are watching their live stream and in the chat and stuff, if you have a wrench when they shut off the live stream, if you have a wrench, you can go back through and delete everybody's that's non-moderated's comments and stuff like that, and it doesn't show who it was, because the next time you click on that video, everything's just gone. If there's somewhere that information is saved, I'd love to see it. I'd love to. Famously, I don't trust the truth serum. I hear they lace that with Raid. What are you doing over there, Chopper? Oh, I hope that's not a... He's chewing on his leg. I hope that's not a flea. It's too early in the year to have to start dealing with that. He is highly allergic to fleas. He gets bit by one or two. Oh my God, it's horrible. Well, you guys saw him after we got him back from the vet. That was flea dermatitis, when he gets all the big red itchy spots and his hair falls out. All it takes is a flea or two to bite him, and it's crazy. Dog allergic to fleas. I don't know. What a miss. But it would say who. Okay, yeah, no, we covered that. Famously rests his case. Okay, cool. Now the state is in closing arguments. The jury is in the room. Okay. Okay, I nominate Two Fry for the bailiff job as well. Okay, so now you're wearing three hats, Two Fry. Let's see, Clash. It should be in YouTube Studios, although I myself have never. Nothing, Clash. There is no purpose. Actually, the purpose of the beginning of the video was to show that Chris was being honest and telling the truth and not spreading lies and making up rumors. But we passed that bridge. We burnt that fucker down a long time ago. We're just taking pot shots at each other and making nasty comments, and Anybody disagree? Do I hear any objections? Almost forgot. I have lights. Oh. I did too, Fry. Oh, did we need a second for that? Not sure how that works. Clash, no, there is one other one, and that's my In This Day and Age channel is the second mod. But there's only two. We are not, I mean, unless it's an excessively illegal, vulgar comment, we are not deleting anything. We're not timing anybody out. We're not banning anything. Any comments or statements made, how does that go? Any comments or statements made, any inappropriate comments or statements made, if not immediately deleted by yourself, will be held against you later. Something like that. You get the point. Okay, we have a second. So now you're officially wearing the 3 hats, Two Fry. What'd you say, Canada? Which is you? Hell yeah. Two Fry, put your PayPal or Cash App or something up there. We need to get you paid. This damn coffee's still smoking hot. Wait a minute. Oh, nope, still smoking hot. What'd I miss? Yes, Canada, exactly. That's exactly what's going on, is just a bunch of people in here throwing shit at each other. That was very okay. We need to what can we make Clash? Clash was a judge, which everybody's a judge, but court reporter? You want to be the court reporter, Clash? Clerk? Okay. Um, what did we call it in here? It's good, Clash. I think we call it disseminating information in here. I think that's the term we're using for talking a lot and saying things. We're calling it disseminating information. I'm on that bus with you, Clash, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of yeah, no. 8,000. Are you at least in doing a little better? I remember a couple of different times there where you were admitted for a few days here and there. Holy crap, we're over 2.5 hours. Wonder if I monetized, if I'd make any money. Might try that. I don't know. I've always said I wouldn't do it, but I might. I don't know. Well, it's worth a shot, right, Clash? Who is it? I'm worried. He's got a. That's that spot he was chewing on. And there's another one. There and there. It doesn't look like it's a rash or anything at this point, but I think something might have bit him. Somebody was saying something to me the other day about donating plasma. I don't know. I saw an advertisement thing saying something about up to $800 a month for donating. That's crazy. Like a gold mine or something. Oh shit! I forgot. We're having court or some stupid shit, weren't we, guys? Who was in the jury? Do we have a verdict? I don't even remember what the fucking. Or were we waiting for closing arguments or something? Clash. Up here you can make up to $200 a pop. Holy shit. Really? I know there's a local one down here too. I might, because I'm desperate, I might look into that. I'm desperate enough to think about monetizing YouTube. I'm hoping within a month or so after we get started with the construction stuff again, I'm hoping that I'll have Al paid back with the hours I owe him for helping me with what he did, and then hopefully I can start getting some money together to get the shingles on here, get some drywall, you know, rebuild the freaking place. It's going to be about a year process, is my guess, at least, if I don't decide to bitch out and sell it sometime between now and then. Case dismissed. Cool. Did we have a jury too, Fry? I know everybody was the judge. You had the judge, jury, executioner, or jury executioner, and something else. I don't know. Um, Clash, it depends on what I can afford. Right now, with what has no shingles on it, I'm looking at probably a square is 100 foot or 10 foot by 10 foot, 100 square feet, and that's 3 bundles of shingles. And I'm thinking One, two, three, four, five, six, probably about 7 or 8 squares. Um, so maybe 21-ish bundles, and I'm not sure how much they're going for right at the moment, but I'm just duct taping it back together with, you know, the roof in the back over the bathroom and laundry room was actually redone last year when the other tree fell on the house. Oh, bailiff, that was right. Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna blame that on the clerk because I don't have the proper information in front of me. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind, guys. I guess my crazy pill works. Lets the crazy out little by little, right? Um, I'm just a spectator with suspicious sunglasses. I love you guys, CIAs. 32 to 36 a bundle. Yeah, that sounds about in the vicinity. I'm gonna need some aluminum of some kind because I've got no overhang, and I gotta seal that up somehow. So I'm gonna have to get creative with that. And I'm gonna need drip edge, no ridge vents, but I'll need cap, nails, of course. I've got the ice and water on there already, so that's good. John Butler, are you just getting here? Because yeah, Canada. That's kind of what I'm guessing. Um, Another part of my problem with it is, doing some of this myself and working on getting to where I've gotten now. I've realized I'm not 20 anymore. So I'm going to end up having to find somebody to help me do it. I can't climb around up there anymore like I used to. Okay, John Butler. If you were here at the beginning of the trial, I think we came up with a hung jury pretty much. Yeah, Canada, it's been 20 years ago for me. Yeesh. And 100 pounds, literally. That's pretty good, Clash. Well, unfortunately, John, that's not going to be completely possible because a lot of there's people here that go back and remove all their comments and stuff. So you'll be able to get the gist of the chat if you read back through it. But a lot of people's comments, they retract themselves. Chris, do you play euchre? What's that game with the different suits of cards? Is that euchre? You play euchre, Chris? See, my opinion, and I forgot which particular subject we were having court about, but if it was about Chris lying and spreading rumors and gossip, I find Chris not guilty because what he stated was true and accurate information. If it was about me accusing Famously Unfamous of being involved in sabotaging my YouTube channel, yeah, that one nobody could prove one way or another. So that was the hung jury one, or dismissed due to lack of evidence, excuse me. Right? Hey, we got some entertainment out of it for a few minutes. Mm-hmm. Right, Two Fry. Wait a minute. Oh, crap. Two Fry, if you're now also wearing the attorney hat, we're going to have to declare a mistrial and start all the fuck over again. Yeah, Chris, I understand that, but there's also, you know as well as I do, there's three sides to every story. There's yours, mine, and then there's the truth. And there's even times people view the same situation differently. Well, that didn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. All right, Canada. Stay safe, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. The verdict stands? Okay, cool. Dismissed. Is that with or without prejudice? I'm not sure what those two definitions mean. You think with prejudice means you can't go after him again, without prejudice means you can, or some shit like that? I don't know. Okay, cool. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm gonna have to make my dinner here in a little bit. Just a bunch of these, yeah, and butt hurts. Yeah. John Butler. I think we're making it the theme for this channel. That and Chopper's naps. Is anybody else live? What is today? Anybody else live today? Nosy Neighbor says there's a really bad motorcycle accident somewhere 30 minutes ago. Yikes. Don't know. I'm staying out of that one too. Well, guys, it looks like we're running out of gossip and bullshit. Running a little bit low for now, so I'll probably end this in a minute unless somebody's got something good they want to go around about. Chris, I'm going to pass on that for today. Unless that's code for you're on your way with the vodka. Dog. Ow. As bad as the cats. Yeah, we're over 3 hours. I'm gonna call it an end. I'm gonna have something for dinner. Try to figure out what the fuck to do tomorrow. You guys all have a great night. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon.